As soon as you walk into Costco this week, it feels like Black Friday has exploded from the entrance. Dozens of items appear once and then disappear, with prices dropping so sharply you might look back to make sure you didn't misread. From Apple electronics, Frigidaire ice makers, and electric bikes to green pan cookware and genuinely hot household essentials, everything is marked with a 97 clearance tag or a discontinued asterisk. And if you pick the right items, you can save money that normally only shows up at the end of the year. Let's go through the most surprising deals right now. Subscribe to the channel for the latest video updates. 1. Shark Matrix Plus Vacuum and Mop Robot. When it comes to end-of-year cleaning, the Shark Matrix Plus is a true lifesaver for anyone who's busy but still wants spotless floors. Its best feature is the Matrix Grid Pattern Cleaning System, which helps the robot avoid missing any spots. One pass feels as thorough as two. The spinning mop head reaches 100 rotations per minute, stronger than the average level and capable of handling dry footprints and built-up dust patches. The downside is that the machine gets a bit loud when running on high power. At $249.97, it's a deal worth considering. 2. 16-16-16 Square Poofs. A lot of people think these 16x16 and x16 square poofs are just decorative pieces, but they actually solve plenty of real-life scenarios. Extra seating when guests show up unexpectedly, a footrest for watching TV, or a compact reading corner. However, this year's version at Costco has a few things that make shoppers hesitate. The $19.97 price looks fine, but with an item that typically gets tossed around a lot, many people want better durability before buying. That's also why several warehouses still have a large stock, and it's highly likely the price will drop to $10, just like in previous seasons. If you only need one to add visual interest or for light use in a living room or bedroom, it's a budget-friendly pick. But if you need something sturdy that keeps its shape, it's better to wait for another markdown. 3. Mayfield 5-Wick Scented Candle. The Mayfield 5-Wick candle looks luxurious, but it falls into the pretty but hard-to-sell category. The scents are inconsistent. Some smell light and pleasant, while others are a bit harsh and get overpowering when burned for too long. The large jar means that if the scent is too strong, it can overwhelm the entire room. At $44.97, the price is still high, especially since last year many similar candles dropped below $20 and still didn't sell out. If you love candles, test the scent first. Otherwise, waiting for a deeper discount is the smarter move. 4. Raven Indoor-Outdoor Rug. The Raven rug is one of those items that makes you stop and take a second look, especially when you see it priced at $29.97. The woven material is fairly thick and works both indoors and outdoors without worrying about mildew or fading too quickly. The only issue is the design. The patterns are a bit style-specific, so they don't fit every space, but with its large size, it covers an entire area easily, making it perfect for homes with pets or kids. At this price, many people grab one even before deciding where to put it, simply because it's such a steal. 5. Timber Ridge Heated Folding Chair. The Timber Ridge Heated Folding Chair looks like a novelty item at first, but once you sit in it, it feels completely worth it. The Costco version is especially practical for everyday use. Easy to set up, comfortable to sit on, and usable on the porch, in the garage, or in the backyard. The best feature is the heating system in both the seat and backrest, with 3 heat levels. The low setting warms up instantly, and the high setting can keep you warm the entire evening. The only downside is the price, $59.97, which feels a bit high if you only use it occasionally, and the color options aren't very striking. But if you spend time outdoors or want a versatile chair for cold seasons, it's a worthwhile investment. 6. Dyson Hot Plus Cool Jet Focus. When winter arrives, most households face the same dilemma. Should they buy a fan or buy a heater? One is for summer, one is for winter, and buying both takes money and space. That's why 2-in-1 devices like Dyson's Hot Plus Cool series attract so much attention. The biggest highlight is how quickly it heats and cools the room, thanks to the focused airflow of jet focus technology. Whether it's in a living room or bedroom, you can feel the difference within minutes. However, Dyson is known for being Beautiful, premium, but a bit pricey, especially when comparing its actual heating power to traditional heaters. Some users also report that the machine gets noisy on high settings. For that reason, seeing it at Costco with a discontinued asterisk and a reduced price of $239.99 is rare. 7. Apple Magic Keyboard 11-inch. The 11-inch Apple Magic Keyboard is the accessory every iPad user has probably wanted, but the original price makes it hard to justify. The typing feels smooth, the trackpad is responsive, and the stand holds the iPad firmly, almost like using a mini laptop, perfect for on-the-go work. The biggest downside is simply the price. So when Costco drops it to $149.97 with a .97 clearance tag, that's extremely rare. The issue is that most warehouses only have a few left, so if you use an 11-inch iPad and want a real upgrade, don't wait too long. 8. Apple Watch Titanium 49mm. The Apple Watch Titanium 49mm is the Ultra model that many people love for its durability and long battery life, but the original price always makes shoppers hesitate. The titanium frame is lightweight yet strong, and the large 49mm display is easy to read, great for athletes or people who work outdoors. The biggest drawbacks are the high price and the size, which can feel big on smaller wrists. That's why the Costco price of $649.97 is a rare opportunity, especially for the titanium version, which almost never sees deep discounts. If you want a long-lasting, durable smartwatch with strong battery life, this is one worth considering. 9. Acer Chromebook Plus. The Acer Chromebook Plus is a good enough laptop for basic needs, but its strongest feature is the price. With 8GB RAM and a 512GB SSD, it handles online classes, web browsing, and document work smoothly, tasks that don't require Windows-level performance. The downside is that it's not suited for heavy multitasking or specialized software. But at $249.97, it's the type of device that works perfectly as a school laptop, a kitchen computer for recipes, or a light daily use machine. If your warehouse still has plenty in stock, you can wait for an even bigger markdown. Dent DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Bundle. Anyone who loves vlogging, recording trips, or capturing family moments often faces the same issue. Phones shoot great video, but get shaky easily, while bigger cameras are bulky and inconvenient to carry. That's when a compact device with smooth footage, strong stabilization, and fast handling becomes incredibly useful. Costco's current price is still a bit high, and if you see many units still sitting on the shelf, you can safely wait a little longer before buying. 11. Luminox F22 Raptor Titanium 44mm Watch. Many people want an everyday watch but avoid models that are too heavy, scratch easily, or are hard to read outdoors. That's why titanium watches are always preferred. They are lightweight, durable, and comfortable even after long wear. The Luminox F22 Raptor Titanium 44mm fits this category perfectly. A big, easy-to-read face with a classic pilot-style design. What stands out is that Costco has it marked down to $349.97, an extremely rare price for a titanium model. 12. Frigidaire Ice Maker 33 lbs Day, new version. Many families like having ice ready at all times, but dislike machines that are loud, slow, or prone to breaking after a few months. The new Frigidaire version looks nice, but when compared to the 44 lb Day model, its weakness is obvious. Slower production, only 33 lbs Day, while the price isn't much cheaper. The build quality also feels thinner. You can notice it just by touching the machine. If your household uses ice frequently, or you want a long-lasting machine, consider this carefully. Sometimes newer doesn't mean better. Pause for 3 seconds and hit the subscribe button to follow the newest videos. 13. Green Pan 5QT Stainless Steel Sauté Pan. People who cook at home often face the same problem. Non-stick pans scratch easily, and within a few months the coating starts peeling. Unsafe to use and harder to clean. That's why a tri-ply stainless steel sauté pan with no chemical coating, like the Green Pan 5QT with an included lid, is always worth attention. It heats quickly and evenly and works well for stir-frying, searing, and braising. The only downside is that it's a bit heavy and requires a learning curve to prevent sticking at first. But the upside is durability that far outlasts any traditional non-stick pan. 14. Delta Bathroom Faucet, Brushed Gold. Many people upgrading their bathroom run into the same issue, finding a faucet they love, only to see the price exceed their budget, especially the brushed gold models that are extremely popular right now. So when you see one marked as a manager special with a steep discount, like this Delta Brushed Gold faucet, that's exactly the kind of rare opportunity to grab. The casting quality is solid, the water flow is smooth, and once installed, it looks noticeably more premium. Just keep in mind that stock is usually limited and varies from warehouse to warehouse, so if you like it, buy it early. 15. Kohler VN Kitchen Faucet. People who love a clean, modern kitchen setup often want a faucet that rotates easily when rinsing large pots and pans. But not every faucet feels sturdy after long-term use. The Kohler VN model has a strong, industrial-inspired look, very striking but also a bit style-specific. The spray performance and the smoothness of the pull-down head are solid, but the original price is usually high. With Costco dropping it to $99.97, it becomes much more accessible, as long as you like the bold, rugged aesthetic of this design. 16. Kohler Gold Bathroom Faucet. Many people refresh their bathroom with just one small detail, and a gold faucet is always the most eye-catching upgrade. The problem with many gold tone models is that they tarnish easily if the coating is poor, or they look too shiny in a small space. The Kohler Gold faucet at Costco, however, has a solid finish, smooth water flow, and a softer gold tone that pairs easily with mirrors, cabinet handles, or pendant lights. At $90, it's the kind of quick upgrade you can make without replacing the whole bathroom setup. 17. Large Rug, about 8 to 10 ft. A rug that's nearly 8 to 10 ft is one of the fastest ways to hide floor scratches, reduce footstep noise, and make a room instantly feel warmer. The problem is that rugs this size are usually expensive, and you always worry about choosing the wrong color or getting something that stains easily. The one on sale at Costco has thick, tightly woven fibers that sit flat and don't curl at the edges like many cheaper options. The only drawback is that the patterns can be a bit style-specific. But at its clearance price, it's one of the easiest purchases to make if you want to refresh your living space. 18. Link 2 Home 30 FT Retractable Power Reel. Many homes have plenty of tools but still struggle when it's time to run power out to the yard or garage. The cable is too short, the outlet is loose, or the whole thing tangles like a bowl of noodles. A sturdy, retractable cable reel with USB ports solves that instantly. The Link 2 Home 30 FT model has smooth retraction, 3 AC outlets plus 2 USB ports, and even an overload protection switch. The only consideration is the $19.97 price, which still feels a bit high if you won't use it often. 19. Urban 750W e-bike 4.5-inch tires. Many people want to try an e-bike but worry about the same things: weak motors, batteries that degrade too quickly, or frames that feel too light for rough roads. The Urban e-bike at Costco stands out with a 750W motor, powerful enough for mild hills and stable long-distance riding. The wide 4.5-inch tires offer strong grip and reduce slipping. The downside is that the bike is fairly heavy and the top speed is only around 20 mph, making it better for city riding than off-road. At nearly $2,000, it's a purchase to consider carefully, but in terms of stability, it's dependable. 20. Glass Food Storage Container Set. Many people prefer glass containers for reheating because they feel safer, but they dislike the ones with lids that warp, crack, or retain food smells after a few uses. The set on sale at Costco includes thick, heat-resistant glass containers that can go into the microwave, freezer, and dishwasher. The only downside is that the decorative versions, Hello Kitty Stitch, aren't for everyone and can become visually tiring over time. But if you want durable, tight-sealing containers that won't absorb stains, this is still a solid choice, especially at the reduced price. 21. Hotto Cordless Glue Gun. Anyone who does DIY or simple home repairs knows the struggle of dangling power cords, Trying to glue while constantly dodging cables is extremely annoying. That's why a cordless glue gun instantly makes everything easier. The Hotto model at Costco heats up quickly, feels sturdy in the hand, and includes 60 glue sticks, enough to last quite a while. The downside is that the battery isn't very large, so long continuous projects will require recharging. But at the current steep discount, it's a great one-time purchase for crafts, decor, and home repairs. 22 Caterpillar 2500A Jump Starter plus Tire Inflator. Many drivers only realize how important a jump starter is the moment their battery fails, especially in cold weather. The Caterpillar 2500A unit handles both jump starts and tire inflation on the spot without calling roadside assistance. The built-in compressor reaches 120 psi, enough for topping up a soft tire on the road. The design feels solid, with an LED light and a USB port for charging your phone during emergencies. The only downsides are the weight and the need to charge it periodically so the battery doesn't degrade. But at its clearance price, it's a very useful tool to keep in your trunk. 23. Anker MagSafe Power Bank 2-Pack. Almost every iPhone user has experienced the panic of hitting 5% battery right when they're running errands or waiting in a parking lot. That's when a small backup power bank becomes a lifesaver. Magnetic chargers are especially convenient because you just snap them on. No tangled cables needed. The Anker MagSafe 2-Pack at Costco includes a built-in kickstand, making it easy to prop up your phone for video watching or FaceTime. The downside is the 7.5W charging speed, which isn't fast. It's meant for maintaining battery rather than rapid charging. But at the clearance price for 2 units, it's an easy and practical buy for the whole family, especially for travel or long drives. 24. Green Pan 11-piece ceramic nonstick cookware set. Many families switch to ceramic cookware because they want to avoid chemicals from traditional nonstick coatings, but not every set is durable or heat-resistant. The 11-piece Green Pan ceramic set at Costco has the advantage of a smooth ceramic coating that requires little oil. Eggs, vegetables, and everyday dishes slide easily and don't stick. The set includes everything from small pans and large skillets to sauté pots and saucepans, so it covers most daily cooking needs. The common downside of ceramic cookware is that it can scratch if you use metal utensils, and it shouldn't be used over very high heat. But with the steep discount right now, this is a budget-friendly option for anyone wanting to replace their entire cookware set at once. 25. Sharper Image Power Percussion Pro Plus Massage Gun. People who go to the gym, do physical labor, or simply suffer from tight shoulders and back muscles know how uncomfortable long-lasting soreness can be. But not all handheld massage guns have enough power to reach deep into muscle knots. Some only vibrate on the surface, weaken after a few weeks, or overheat. The Sharper Image Power Percussion Pro Plus is different. It has strong percussion force, stable massage heads, and a hot-cold therapy mode that helps muscles relax faster after workouts or when dealing with lingering aches. The grip is solid and doesn't send vibrations back into your hand, so your wrist doesn't get tired even after extended use. However, the device is larger and heavier than mini versions, so it's not as travel-friendly. So when Costco drops it to $49.97, it becomes one of the best value deals for anyone looking for a truly effective massage gun with long-lasting power and enough strength for daily muscle relief. 26. Full Motion TV Mount 2655-inch. Many people buy a new TV and forget one important detail. Placing it on a stand takes up space, while mounting it on the wall makes it hard to adjust the angle when watching from different spots. That's why a full motion mount is always more convenient. You can pull it out, push it back, and swivel it smoothly, which is especially useful in small living rooms or bedrooms. The 2655-inch model at Costco has a thick steel frame and sturdy arms that don't wobble when you adjust the TV. The downside is that installation can take time if your wall is very hard or if you're not familiar with drilling. But with the current deep discount, this is a great upgrade before the end-of-year movie and sports season. In the end, the most important thing when hunting for clearance deals at Costco isn't buying as much as possible. It's choosing the items that are truly worth it for your needs. Some deals are cheap, but you'll never use them, while others cost a little more but offer long-term value, like a cleaning robot, a heated chair, or a safety device for your car. If something feels right for you, grab it early, because .97 tags and asterisk items disappear fast. And if you don't really need it yet, just keep watching for a few more trips. Costco always has surprises. Did this video help you? Hit subscribe and help us reach 20,000 subscribers.